Sponge Neighbor Escape 3D is a crappy knockoff of Hello Neighbor with no context of what's going on. And I've decided to make an Iceberg video of it. Starting off with the developer. Tiny Sponge Studio is the developer of most of the Sponge Neighbor games. You'll see why I said most of it in a little bit. Updates. So a little over 3 years ago, March of 2021, Sponge Neighbor Escape 3D got an update where you can pick which characters you want to chase you. You can also collect money in the levels, and with that money, you can buy stuff in the store, such as burgers, energy drinks, and traps. You can also watch an ad to get 20 bucks. Cool. And Krabs Sponge Neighbor got an update about a year ago that turned Mr. Krabs into this monstrosity. Like, why is he so tall? And when he get caught, like, bro, what the heck? Sequels. So there's some sequels to Sponge Neighbor Escape 3D. I guess just one, but there's one called Neighbor Sponge Scary Secret. It's basically a sequel to Sponge Neighbor Escape. Anyways, let's go to the next layer of the iceberg. YouTubers. These are some YouTubers that have played the game. The first one is Kindly Kian, one of my favorite YouTubers.
Oh! He's laughing. He sounds just like the clown from that one game that we played. What? This isn't... Is this made by the same people? I don't like that laugh.
Another YouTuber that played this game is Dak Blake.
He's just going to chase me forever. Oh boy, can I go into my own house? Yes. No, this is my house. No! You can't chase me. That's illegal. I can only do that.
Another popular YouTuber who played this game is a YouTuber called Family Play TV. They speak Russian, so I can't understand them, but let's see their video of it.
На этот раз мой сосед Спанч Боб, который работает шеф-поваром в местном ресторанчике, владелец ресторанчика сообщил мне, что Спанч Боб.
If you are Russian and can tell what they're saying, please write it down in the comments. Now, I don't know if this is real or not, but apparently Tiny Sponge Studio themselves has a YouTube channel. Characters. The characters in the Sponge Neighbor series are SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Plankton, Kevin C. Cucumber, Weird Red Guy, I don't know who he is, and a weird shark. I don't know who he is either. Other games. They have a lot of other Sponge Neighbor games. Like, for example, just look at this. Scary Neighbor Sponge Survival Escape. That's a mouthful of words. They tried to recreate the Sponge Neighbor model in this game, and it looks so bad. They made him orange. They made him look like a cookie SpongeBob. And is that supposed to be Patrick? They also have this one that's literally just called Sponge Neighbor Escape. They even stole the model from Sponge Neighbor, so it's like a ripoff of a ripoff. They also have this one that's literally on Amazon. It's... Why? Why? What? Why is SpongeBob purple and why does he have a hammer? And these aren't even all of the Sponge Neighbor games, but these are all of them that I'm going to show because there's a lot more. Alright, last layer of the iceberg. New icons. All of the Sponge Neighbor games, or at least the original ones made by Tiny Sponge Studio, got new icons around 2023. Here's the original. And here's the new one. But it's weird because Tiny Sponge Studio made these new icons in April of 2023, and they haven't posted any new games since 2020. So, like, will Tiny Sponge Studio ever make a new game again? We will never know. Downloads. So if you're wondering how many downloads all these games have in total, they have about 7 million downloads. Isn't that crazy? And lastly, Purple Planet Music. So Purple Planet Music is the music publisher of all these songs in the Sponge Neighbor games, and they've also made many more songs that are used in a bunch of Hello Neighbor knockoffs. They've made the songs Cattle Drive, Bluegrass Caper, and Wonky Donk, which are all used in Sponge Neighbor games. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the iceberg. I might make more iceberg videos. If you guys want to see more iceberg videos, then make sure to subscribe.